Hi, my name is Katie. I'm one of the Easy Communications technicians that have been tasked with installing and programming the new Motorola digital radios in the Curragh fleet of vehicles. In this video, we will review the features and answer some questions you may have about the new radios. To start with, the front panel controls are very straightforward, with an on-off button top left with the volume knob just to the right. The volume knob is endless. This means it does not have a position stop either clockwise or counterclockwise. For this reason, every time the volume is adjusted, a tone is generated by the radio to indicate the volume level selected. Below the volume knob are three LED indicators that display the status of the radio. Below the LED indicators is the connector for the microphone. It is a keyed connector and should not be used by untrained personnel. Immediately to the right of the microphone connector is the 2-digit display and 4 control buttons, P1 to P4. The top left-hand button is the power on-off button. In order to operate, you need to hold it for a minimum of 5 seconds. In most vehicles in the Curragh fleet, the radio is programmed to start when the vehicle ignition is activated. The radio then goes through its start procedure, flashing the green LED below the power button and illuminating the 2-digit display. The radio also sounds a brief tone to indicate successful completion of the power-up test. Volume control is very straightforward. Simply rotate the control knob clockwise to increase and counterclockwise to decrease the volume. When adjusting the volume, the radio will play a brief tone at the new volume level to tell the user how loud the radio will be. If adjusting the volume during a conversation, the tone will play over the conversation on the selected channel. The Press to Talk button enables two simple functions of the radio. To speak, press the PTT button. To listen, release the PTT button. In digital mode, the radio will play a tone when the radio has successfully negotiated access to a talk group. Wait until the end of this tone and then continue with your call. The P1 button has two functions. The first function turns the radio channel announcement on and off. The second function toggles between radio channel zones. Zone 1 is digital for the new system. Zone 2 is analog for the existing Curragh radio system. A long press of more than 1.5 seconds toggles between Zone 1 and Zone 2. Zone 1 is digital, comprising channels 1 to 36. Zone 2 is configured for the existing Curragh analog channels, channel numbers 37 to 54. The P1 button is also used to turn the channel voice announcements on and off. A short press of 1/10 of a second toggles the channel voice announcements on and off. Button P2 is simply to scroll down the number of channels in the zone that the radio is configured to operate in. Button P3 is used to scroll up through the channel numbers the radio is configured to operate in. Button P4 is not yet configured at this time. The 2-digit display supplied with the mobile radios uses a 2-digit representation of the channel the radio is currently tuned to. From the table, channel 42 is dragline 301 in the Curragh analog radio zone 2. Channel 26 is field riggers in Curragh digital zone 1. All Curragh radios are configured with these channels and zone. P4 is the emergency button and is not configured at this time.